This video is about presenting information as a web page, and I'm using languages HTML and CSS in order to present the information. So first of all, I'm in Notepad++, it's a text editor, and I'm going to open up the two files that I need. So I've got the actual web page itself, so I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to open up the style sheet that goes with it, which will allow me to specify colors and so on. So just I'm going to control and zoom in so that I can just see the HTML code a little bit better. And the section that I'm looking for is this one here. This is where I'm going to put the first piece of text that's going to go on the page. I have the text that I want to use in a Word document, so I'm just going to copy this. Oops, I'm not sure. So I'll just copy this text, Control C to copy, or I could right click and press copy and go back into Notepad++, and I'm going to drop that text into this text area. Now these little BR tags allow me to put breaks at the end of each line to sort of break the text up. So I'm just going to delete this for the minute and put the text in that I want to use, and just to be tidy I'm going to tab that across, and in fact you can highlight several lines at once and tab that across. And let's just see what that looks like on the page. So first of all I'm going to check that it's been saved, and I can either click on there to save it, or I could do File and Save, or I could choose this shortcut Control S. So I think I'll do that, Control S, and that saves this. And then I go Run, and I'm going to launch my HTML code through a browser, Firefox, and this is the page that I get. Now at the moment the text has got a few problems with it. There's something odd going on here, and it's all sort of squashed together. So I'm going to go back into my text editor, and I'm going to put in a little BR or break tag at the end of this line. Well, and just do Control S or Save, and I'll go back onto here and refresh the page, and you can see that the break means that it's gone down to the next line or the new line. So go back onto here. I could put that in. Let's just copy that. Control C to copy, Control V, and maybe in here, and possibly let's put one in there. I'll put that on the next line just so that I can see the text, and one here, and that should space the text out a little bit better. So Control S to save, back onto my page and refresh the page, and you can see that the text is a little bit easier to read. In fact, I'm going to put in another break here and refresh the page, and that way I've got almost like a heading, and you can change these to bold, italic, and so on and so forth. I need to sort out what's going on here, so I'm going to check Notepad++, and it's these quotes next to the word brain. They're not being recognized by the browser, so I'm just going to put in quotes through Notepad++, and I've just refreshed that, so there I've got quotes coming in, and I'm going to try and sort out what's going on here with this pound sign. So I'm just going to take that out and just see if it is the pound sign. Let's refresh the page. So I've got my 300, and there's something odd about trying to type a pound sign in. If I go in here and type a pound, I'm just going to have the same problem again. So I'm going to just let's go onto a new tab, and I'm going to Google HTML pound sign, So I'll press enter and I get directed to this website W3 Schools, and what it's saying I should do is use a funny little code for putting in a pound sign. So if I want a less than sign, I've got to write that funny thing, LT for less than, or a little code for it. So I'm going to come down here and just see if, oh, there's the pound sign. So I'm going to borrow that, Control C, go back into my Notepad++, and instead of the pound sign, which the browser is just not recognizing, I'm going to put in that funny little code for the pound sign, save my work, and go back onto the tab, refresh it, and I get a pound sign.